Today's flight will take us from Alicante Airport in Spain up to Cardiff Airport in Wales, and we will be flying the Vueling Fenix Airbus A320 on Vatsim. Well, hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new AviationJack video. I hope you're all doing really well. Today we're going to be Vueling 1241 from Alicante to Cardiff Airport in Wales on the Airbus A320. We have a flight time stay of 2 hours and 10 minutes and a block time of 2 hours 32 minutes. We're cruising at flight level 300. Have a cost index of 43 today. And we're departing off runway 10 on the Astra 4 Alpha and arriving into Cardiff on a direct arrival via Exnor. So here we are in the flight deck, everybody. We're going to get things going straight away. It's quite a shiny flight deck, isn't it, from what I can see. Battery 1 can be switched on, and then battery 2, and we're going to flick on that external power. There we go. And if we head up to our IRSs, switch all 3 to nav, crew supply on, nav and logo lights. All the lights are now on. If we head down to the pedestal, it keeps making a weird noise when I press Alt 4. That door's open, switch that to auto, Unicom, and then we've also got Barcelona radar on, which is 126650. So we'll set that one up. For some reason my throttles have decalibrated themselves, which is really random. ATSU page, FMGC page, and then Phoenix, tap to import. Have to say, since this new update, the CPU usage is much higher than the previous versions. Hopefully they fix that soon. I've got 25 minutes to get out of here, so we can go and load the aircraft, GSX boarding and refueling, and then we'll start planning the MCDU. Well, everybody, boarding has just completed, so we're now going to get our final stages of our planning onto the MCDU. We've got to our mass and balance, so send it to the MCDU, and then hopefully, oh no, maybe not. There we go, success. There it is, that's what I wanted to see. Beacon lighting can come on as well. We'll just get things moving while we do our departure perf. Runway 10, packs off, sync the live weather, calculate and send that to MCDU. We've got 150, 150, 151, flat spot and touchdown 0.2. We did receive our CP DLC from Barcelona Control, so they've said that we can do startup approved. So we're pretty much ready to go for our pushback and start without having to request clearance. I am going to switch to their frequency load just so I can listen in, because I think we still have to request taxi, I think, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I can't get GSX come up for some reason, the toolbar's not showing, so we're just going to start our normal pushback and go and release the parking brakes. There we go. Ignition switch.
Charlie's back.
Engine 1.
Get the 37 Charlie, looks like enough separation for me here. Fly direct to Lores. Clear the Lores 1 Papa, expect the Zulu 24 left.
Oh.
Direct to Lores, Lores 1 Papa, 24 left.
It is the idle.
37 Charlie.
We'll have to recalibrate them again.
Llega 08 Tango, Hotel, muy bueno, Baxter, está en contacto, radar. ¿Es Iván?
Got to do this myself now.
Dios mío, tío, cuánto tiempo. Menos mal que estás por aquí. Ya tocaba, ya tocaba. Madre mía, qué bueno lo viste.
We will request our taxi in a second.
Ryanair 2302, descent level 200.
Descent flight level 200, Ryanair 2302.
Nice, engine 2 is now available. So we're going to set max auto brake, flaps 1/down 0.2 on the spoilers, to the overhead panel, APU, AP bleed off,
taxi the holding point,
pack
24
1,
right,
pack
by
2,
Golf, Lincoln North, the QNH 1016.
Barcelona Control, good afternoon, Vueling 1241 on ground Alicante, requesting taxi clearance please.
Vueling 1241, Barcelona, taxi the holding point 10 via Bravo Alpha.
Via Bravo Alpha, Vueling 1241. Okay, let's go then. So we're going to add a bit of thrust and we're going via Bravo and Alpha. Right everyone, we did encounter a few issues unfortunately with GSX and everything was going a bit wrong. At least we got this back now, just about. Unfortunately that white line is going to appear all the time though. Anyway, let's just get on with it. So we was on AC, I disconnected from Vatsim for the time being until we depart because it's very, very annoying. We're going to move. Come on. Thank you. 50% stable. Manflex SRS runway, auto thrust blue. Let's go. $100 knots checked. P1, rotate. Positive climb rate, gear up. Let's go. Finally. Okay, start the clock. Thrust climb. Autopilot 1. Nice. Flaps up. Very nice, off we go. What are these random 2 white lights that are just beaming randomly? It's very annoying. Right, ground spoilers disarmed. And everybody, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you enjoy the rest of the flight. Hopefully the rest of it goes smoothly. And I'll catch you all closer to Cardiff. Bye bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to the flight deck. So we're going to start planning for the arrival into Cardiff. It's a bit of a weird arrival route, it doesn't really make any sense, but we're arriving on runway 12 and there is no star, because none of the stars actually make sense to me, but we're going to go via the CDF2 arrival just so we can get a nice kind of turn in. We'll clear off, we're going to clear off a discontinuity and then just do a straight in approach. Just have a quick look on how that one looks. If we just zoom in a tiny bit. So Exmoor is correct. Yeah, that looks better. So Exmoor, and then we're going to come right next parallel to the airport, left, and then swing it into the final, into Cardiff itself. Not too bad then at all. Our arrival, we don't have any minimums at the moment. We've got takeoff minimums, that doesn't help us anyway. So I'll have a look for that in a little bit. Not too long until we reach our top of descent. We're due to arrive into Cardiff at 4:28. That's currently 3:35. So about just less than an hour until we get there. So not too bad at all. Been in the air for 1 hour 8 minutes and it's going pretty smoothly. Thank you for watching so far and I'll catch you all closer to Cardiff. Hello everyone, welcome back to the flight deck. So we are just about to pass 10,000 feet now, approaching the Exmoor waypoint. Our spoilers can come in, needed those to help us a bit with our descent rate with the speed. It's a bit cloudy as you can see here coming into Cardiff at the moment. Let's have a little look at the meta and see what it is like. So arrival into Cardiff, it is 19 degrees, which is quite nice, 130 at 6 knots. And it's not really saying it's very cloudy, so actually it's not too bad at all. Been in the air for 1 hour 52 minutes. Might as well set our QNH now actually, 1019. 1019 and 1019. No ATC unfortunately, it is quiet. It never usually is much around Cardiff, but I'm excited to land in this airport because it is one of the handcrafted airports and I've not landed here before. Well, I have in previous sims, but not with this sim. There is Cardiff right below us, so we're going to come over the airport and then swing ourselves in for runway. I forgot the runway we landed on, runway 12. It's going to be a little swing-in approach, which should be quite fun. And then we're going to park... I actually don't... Is this even Cardiff? I'm not even sure if that is Cardiff below us. I don't think it is. Hang on. Oh, there it is. That's Cardiff. That looks more like it. God, they're very similar airports in terms of layout, aren't they? Lost the other one now. Oh, here it is. They both have a crossed runway. They look exactly the same. Anyway, that's the actual one we're landing on. So yeah, we're going to come back and then land into that runway there. Oops. So we're going to set flaps 1, speed checked flaps 1. That's one checked. Very grey, gloomy day, isn't it? We're going to switch on the LS on both sides and arm the approach mode and autopilot 2. We've got medium auto brake for landing. We're going to arm the spoilers. The speed is quite slippery, it is idled, so it should come down, but eventually when we start turning the corner. I'm not too worried about it right now. 2,200 feet at Charlie Foxtrot 12. Right, speed checked flaps 2. We're 11 miles out.
We're going to hold off the speed at 160 knots when it reaches it. There we go. It looks like we've captured the localizer. Switch on our landing lights, strobe lights, takeoff lights, all of that bits and bobs can come on, and then this is all good now. TRA, ground support is armed, up to medium auto brake, and we are set to land into Cardiff. Hopefully a decent landing rate today would be nice, fingers crossed. Just wait for the glide slope to come in, and then we'll select flaps 3, gear down. So, gear down, flaps 3. There we are. 7 miles out, let's set our final landing speed. And we're going to disconnect the autopilot. And let's hope for a nice landing. I believe it's quite a short runway here, so there's not much room for floating. Speed check, flaps full. At the moment we have a tailwind, but the winds here have been really on and off on every runway at the moment, so we might switch into a headwind the closer we get. There we go, it's a headwind now. 2 whites, 2 reds. $500. Above. 100. Minima. Continue. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5. Touchdown. And reverses.
That, my friend, is how you land an aircraft.
Knots manual braking, reverse stowed. I don't get it because we've downloaded the scenery, so why is there no taxi lines? Why is there no... Doesn't make any sense to me. Why is there no runway markings? I just can't win at the moment. Okay, it's going to vacate here to the left. If anyone knows why this is, please let me know. Like we've installed everything, so I'm not sure why it was trying to load itself in.
Lining up runway 09.
Landing lights off, strobe lights off, runways, taxi lights on, master switch, 1, 2, 3. Start the APU. Flaps up. Just don't understand why there's no runway markings either. Okay, 2 hours 5 minutes altogether, not bad. And our landing rate was minus 89. Lovely. So 4. Taxi lights off. Gate 8 right is this one here. Parking brake set. Engine 1 cut off. And then beacon light off. Seatbelt signs off as well.
Boarding requested.
And there we have it, everybody. Welcome to Cardiff. Yeah, well, we made it in the end. We are going to fly back to Alicante. I think I need to do some fine tuning with the simulators. A few things I'm not quite happy with. Not in terms of the way it looks, but just the performance with these new updates. It seems to be really CPU heavy, which is really interesting. And the CPU temperatures are much higher than what I'm more used to with the other versions of it. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all shortly. Bye bye.